Doctors warn that if you're a man over 50 and you're still doing this one thing every single morning, you could be unknowingly destroying your testosterone levels and putting your health at serious risk. Please don't ignore this message, because what I'm about to share with you today could literally change your life and restore the energy, strength, and vitality you thought you'd lost forever. My name is Dr. Sophia Clark, and as a hormone specialist who has worked with thousands of men over the age of 50, I can tell you that I've seen the devastating effects of declining testosterone firsthand. But here's what most men don't realize. It's not just about feeling tired or losing muscle mass. Low testosterone is connected to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, depression, memory problems, and even a shortened lifespan. And the shocking truth is that one simple morning habit that 90% of men over 50 are doing wrong is accelerating this decline at an alarming rate. But before I reveal this life-changing information, I need you to understand something crucial. If you're over 50 and you've been feeling like you're not the man you used to be, if you're struggling with fatigue, weight gain around your midsection, decreased motivation, or problems in the bedroom, please know that this is not just getting older. This is your body crying out for help, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to answer that call. Let me start by painting a picture that might sound familiar. It's 6:30 in the morning, your alarm goes off, and the first thing you do is reach for your phone. You check your emails, scroll through the news, maybe look at social media. Then you drag yourself out of bed feeling groggy and unrested despite sleeping for 7 or 8 hours. You shuffle to the kitchen, and what's the first thing you do? You reach for that cup of coffee. Maybe 2 cups. Maybe 3. Sound familiar? Here's what's happening in your body during those first crucial moments of your day and why this routine is silently sabotaging your testosterone production. When you wake up, your body is naturally primed to produce testosterone. In fact, testosterone levels are typically at their highest in the early morning hours. This is nature's design, giving you the energy, focus, and drive you need to tackle the day ahead. But when you immediately flood your system with caffeine and start your day in a state of stress by checking your phone, you're essentially telling your body to shut down this natural testosterone production. You see, caffeine doesn't just wake you up. It triggers your stress response system. It causes your body to release cortisol, which is your primary stress hormone. Now, cortisol isn't necessarily bad. We need it to function. But when cortisol levels spike first thing in the morning, before your body has had a chance to complete its natural testosterone production cycle, these two hormones start competing with each other. And unfortunately, cortisol almost always wins this battle. Think of it this way. Your body can only focus on one primary function at a time when it comes to hormone production. When cortisol is elevated, it's like your body is saying, we're in survival mode. We need to deal with this stress right now. Testosterone production gets pushed to the back burner because your body thinks there's an emergency to handle. This happens every single morning if you're starting your day with coffee and stress. But that's not even the worst part. When you check your phone first thing in the morning, you're immediately exposing yourself to blue light, which disrupts your natural circadian rhythm. Your body thinks it's supposed to be in daytime mode instantly, rather than gradually transitioning from the deep, restorative sleep state where testosterone production peaks. This jarring shift confuses your hormonal system and can suppress testosterone production for hours. As a hormone specialist, I beg you to understand how serious this is. Every morning that you follow this routine, you're essentially training your body to produce less and less testosterone. Over months and years, this leads to a cascade of health problems that go far beyond just feeling tired. Low testosterone is linked to increased risk of heart disease because testosterone helps regulate cholesterol levels and supports healthy blood flow. It's connected to type 2 diabetes because testosterone plays a crucial role in insulin sensitivity and blood sugar regulation. But the effects go deeper than just physical health. Testosterone is intimately connected to your mood, your confidence, your motivation, and your cognitive function. When testosterone levels decline, many men experience what feels like depression, but it's actually hormonal imbalance. They lose their sense of purpose, their drive to pursue goals, their ability to feel confident in social situations. Relationships suffer, career satisfaction plummets, and many men just accept this as part of getting older. I'm here to tell you that this doesn't have to be your story. There is one simple morning habit that can completely reverse this downward spiral and naturally skyrocket your testosterone levels within just a few weeks. It's so simple that you might think it can't possibly be this powerful, but the science behind it is absolutely rock solid. The habit is this. Instead of reaching for your phone and coffee first thing in the morning, you're going to start your day with 10 to 15 minutes of direct sunlight exposure and deep breathing. That's it. But let me explain exactly why this works and how to do it properly, because the details matter enormously. When you expose your eyes and skin to direct sunlight within the first hour of waking up, you're doing something profound for your hormonal system. First, you're regulating your circadian rhythm naturally. Your body produces a hormone called melatonin during the night, which helps you sleep deeply. When morning sunlight hits your eyes, it signals to your brain to stop producing melatonin and start ramping up testosterone production. This is the natural way your body is designed to wake up. But here's where it gets really interesting. Sunlight exposure also stimulates the production of vitamin D in your skin. Now, most people think of vitamin D as something good for their bones, but vitamin D is actually a powerful hormone that directly supports testosterone production. Studies have shown that men with adequate vitamin D levels have significantly higher testosterone than men who are deficient. And here's the kicker. About 80% of men over 50 are vitamin D deficient, especially if they spend most of their time indoors. The deep breathing component is equally important. When you take slow, deep breaths in fresh air, you're activating your parasympathetic nervous system. This is the rest and digest mode of your nervous system, the opposite of the stress response. Deep breathing actually lowers cortisol levels, which gives testosterone production the space it needs to flourish. You're essentially creating the perfect hormonal environment for your body to produce testosterone naturally. Now, let me be very specific about how to implement this life-changing habit, because if you don't do it correctly, you won't get the full benefits. As soon as you wake up, before you check your phone, before you drink coffee, before you do anything else, go outside. If you have a backyard, that's perfect. If you live in an apartment, step onto your balcony or go for a short walk. You want to get direct sunlight on your face and arms if possible. Stand or sit comfortably and just breathe. Take slow, deep breaths through your nose, hold for a count of 4, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes. Don't think about your to-do list, don't plan your day, just focus on breathing and feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. This is your testosterone production time, and it's sacred. If it's cloudy or raining, don't skip this habit. Even on overcast days, you're getting beneficial light exposure that's far superior to artificial indoor lighting. In winter months, or if you live in an area with limited sunlight, consider investing in a light therapy box that provides 10,000 lux of light. Use it during your morning breathing routine. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Dr. Mitchell, this sounds too simple. How can just standing in the sun and breathing really make such a dramatic difference? Let me share with you what happens in your body during those 10 to 15 minutes, because understanding the science will help you stick with this habit even when it feels almost too easy to be effective. Within the first few minutes of sunlight exposure, your brain starts shutting down melatonin production and begins releasing a cascade of hormones that support wakefulness and energy. Your core body temperature starts to rise naturally, which is a signal to your reproductive system that it's time to produce testosterone. The vitamin D synthesis begins immediately when UVB rays hit your skin, providing the raw materials your body needs for hormone production. The deep breathing is simultaneously lowering your stress hormones and increasing oxygen flow to your endocrine glands, the glands responsible for hormone production. Your adrenal glands, which produce both cortisol and testosterone precursors, get the message that you're in a calm, safe state. This allows them to focus on producing the hormones that make you feel strong, confident, and energetic, rather than the stress hormones that make you feel anxious and depleted. But here's what's really remarkable. This isn't just a temporary effect. When you do this consistently, day after day, you're literally retraining your hormonal system. You're teaching your body that mornings are for testosterone production, not stress response. Within just 2 to 3 weeks, most men notice significant improvements in their energy levels, mood, and overall sense of well-being. After about a month, the changes become even more dramatic. Men report better sleep quality because their circadian rhythm is properly regulated. They experience increased muscle mass and strength because testosterone is anabolic, meaning it helps build and maintain muscle tissue. They notice improvements in their relationships and confidence levels because balanced hormones support emotional stability and self-assurance. Many of my patients tell me that after implementing this morning routine, they feel like they've gotten their mojo back. They wake up feeling refreshed and eager to start the day, rather than dreading the alarm clock. They have the energy to exercise, to pursue hobbies, to be fully present with their families. This small daily change can literally protect your life by supporting healthy testosterone levels naturally. Now, I want to address something important. You might be wondering, when can I have my coffee? The good news is that you don't have to give up coffee entirely. After you've completed your 15-minute morning routine, after you've given your body the chance to produce testosterone naturally, then you can enjoy your coffee. But you'll probably notice that you don't need as much caffeine as you used to because your natural energy levels will be higher. Some men find that they can reduce their coffee intake by half or more once their testosterone levels stabilize. This creates a positive cycle because less caffeine means less cortisol, which means even more testosterone production. It's like giving your body permission to function the way it was designed to function. I also want to emphasize that this habit works best when it's consistent. Your hormonal system thrives on routine and predictability. Try to do your morning sunlight and breathing routine at approximately the same time every day, ideally within an hour of waking up. Yes, this means you might need to wake up 15 minutes earlier, but I promise you, the energy and vitality you'll gain will more than make up for those few minutes of sleep. If you travel frequently or have an irregular schedule, don't let that be an excuse to skip this habit. Pack a small travel light therapy device if necessary, or simply step outside wherever you are. Hotel balconies, parking lots, parks, even sitting in your car with the windows down can work in a pinch. The key is consistency and prioritizing your health. As you begin to implement this habit, you might experience some resistance, either from your own skepticism or from family members who don't understand why you're just standing outside breathing. Remember that this resistance is normal, and it often comes from people who are struggling with their own energy and health challenges. Stay committed to your routine because the results will speak for themselves. Within the first week, you'll likely notice that you wake up more naturally without feeling groggy. Within 2 weeks, your energy levels throughout the day should improve significantly. By the 1-month mark, you should be experiencing the full benefits: better mood, increased motivation, improved physical strength, and a renewed sense of vitality that you may not have felt in years. This is not about quick fixes or miracle cures. This is about working with your body's natural design to support optimal health and hormone production. Your body wants to produce adequate testosterone. It wants to feel strong and energetic, but it needs the right conditions to do so. By starting your day with sunlight and deep breathing instead of stress and caffeine, you're providing those optimal conditions. Please don't ignore this opportunity to transform your health naturally. As a hormone specialist who has seen the devastating effects of declining testosterone, I can tell you that taking action now, while you still have time to make a difference, is one of the most important decisions you can make for your long-term health and quality of life. I want you to imagine yourself 6 months from now after consistently following this simple morning routine. Picture yourself waking up naturally, feeling rested and energized. Imagine having the drive and motivation to tackle your goals, the physical energy to stay active and strong, the emotional balance to be fully present in your relationships. This isn't just a fantasy. This is what balanced testosterone levels can provide, and it's absolutely achievable with this one simple habit. Remember, every single morning is a new opportunity to support your health and vitality. Every day that you choose sunlight and breathing over phones and coffee is a day that you're investing in your future self. Your body will thank you, your family will notice the difference, and you'll rediscover what it feels like to be truly alive and energetic. So tomorrow morning,
I challenge you to try this routine. Set your alarm 15 minutes earlier if you need to. Leave your phone in another room so you won't be tempted to check it. Step outside, breathe deeply, and give your body the gift of natural testosterone production. Your future self will thank you for making this commitment to your health and vitality. If this information has been helpful to you, please like this video and share it with other men who might be struggling with low energy and declining vitality. Subscribe to our channel for more evidence-based health information that can truly change your life. Remember, you have the power to take control of your health naturally, and it starts with this one simple morning habit. Here's to your health, your strength, and your renewed vitality.